So we're here at the Climate Can't Wait rally to represent our organization, Solidarity. We're part of a really diverse community of climate activists that extends from here to Detroit to the UP to the west side of the state. We had a really good time listening to various different speakers, from elected officials like Rashida Tlaib to grassroots community organizers like Ebony Elmore with the Michigan Environmental Justice Coalition. We want to support a system that is going to be delivering a service to the public, that is owned by the public, and that is also managed by the public, maintained by the public, built by the public, so that there is a strong sense of true community investment in how their energy is carried out.
We got a very good bill package passed in 2023, making Michigan one of the top 5 states in the country addressing climate change. It could have been a lot stronger. And the reason it wasn't is because those 2 utility companies pushed and doled out a lot of money to people in Lansing to make sure that the strength of those laws were diminished to meet their moment, not the moment for people in Michigan. The 2 utilities put in enormous money into politics. When we talk about lobbying, it's not just them being present and telling members of our legislature or members of Congress what they would like to see happen. They have money that they bring with them. And so what we'd like to do is see that money taken out of politics in Michigan.
Right now is such an amazing time to be having a climate rally, kind of the perfect time to be doing this. There's just so much going on at the federal level right now. A lot of these really important social issues, I think, are kind of getting confused and muddled and thrown into the background. So doing a rally like this, especially right now when things are starting to pick up, really brings the focus back to what really matters and shows our representatives the youth voice as one of the most powerful things we can leverage for issues like climate change. The one thing that's dampening that is the lack of education in our school systems. Kids aren't being taught about climate change, and when they are, it's the bare minimum. They're not learning about our biodiversity crisis, they're not learning about the water crisis, they're not learning about air pollution and how rate hikes in Detroit affect us here in Kalamazoo and how everything is interconnected. And I think bringing that interdisciplinary, full scope climate education into our school system can teach our students about this issue and why it matters so much, and kind of set the stage for them to care about it, which, that's a prerequisite for taking actions.
These are natural resources that I have to sometimes take a second job just to have lights on. I do believe that access to energy should be a right. The challenge for myself was that no awareness. You hear about solar panels and things of that nature, but when you hear about it, it feels like I'm priced out immediately. There's companies out here that's trying to help us to get our own resources. So for me, it's just the awareness that's really important. These are natural resources. So if we can go back to the way it was, where we all work together as a community, then we'll be a better planet, a better community.
I am hoping that the momentum that's built today will help people go out into their communities, get the word out that there is action that can be taken, that it's not a hopeless cause to make the necessary changes in order to protect our environment, and that energy and momentum will spread.